What's up guys, Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 build video. Today's video, I'm going to be showcasing one of the best DPS builds for PvP currently in the game. I've really found, I think, one of the best builds I've ever used in the game for absolutely beaming people across the map. You can destroy armor in seconds and rip agents' shields apart and also take down any skills very quickly, and you can absolutely dominate any PvP game mode, Dark Zone or Conflict. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. You can use this build in PvE, but this is going to be primarily focused around PvP. Now, the specialization for this build is going to be Technician. The main reason is going to be because we're going to be using the Spotter chest piece talent, and you guys need to make sure that the linked laser pointer is activated. You can just put on any other damage on any weapon. You don't have to have rifle damage. I'm not sure if it's actually bugged because this is supposed to be not really active because I don't have rifle damage, but just do it and then log out, log back in, and sometimes that works. Make sure you have got assault rifle damage on. I recommend it, and we need to make sure the gun that we're using is able to have the linked laser pointer on it. The nice thing about this specialization as well is we do get quite a bit of utility from an extra skill tier, whether or not be our defender drone, if you want to use that, which makes it stronger, or our decoy makes it last longer, have a bit more health. Shield, another skill tier. It's really, really good as well, but everything else should be activated, guys. Make sure this is all activated by now. So let's take a look at the build. Now, I think it's important to just, first of all, let you guys know that Striker 3-piece is something that I've been using since the beginning, since the Striker was available in the Division 2. It's a very powerful combination, but there's reasons why it is very strong. It's not just because of the weapon handling, because we can just roll that on any piece of gear. Rate of fire is really powerful in this game, especially when you pair it up with multiplicative damage elements. And this build has got many of that. So we can absolutely destroy multiple things. Now, we're not just going to focus on agents' armor. We're going to focus on other things like the shield, because we all know that shields are currently quite meta in the game. So we want to make sure we can take out an agent's shields very quickly. Pay attention to the gameplay. You will notice that I'm taking out the shield very fast. Take out skills like the Stinger Hive, and therefore take out the agents. So damage to armor isn't something that we're going to be focusing too much on this. We're going to have damage to targets out of cover, which is damage to everything, the shield, the players, whatever, skills. And that will give us multiplicative damage from the chest piece talent, and in sync, the combination of all of that together, plus the rate of fire, you won't believe how much damage this does. Now, this is something that I've been testing for quite a few months now, but this combination right here is absolutely insane for PvP, and I recommend you guys give it a try right now. So 1.1 million armor. We have got the beautiful Police M4, which in my opinion, and I've showcased this in a video before, this is the best assault rifle to utilize the linked laser pointer or proccing the spotter. Very good because of the RPM, the damage, the accuracy is really, really good. So make sure you guys do put the linked laser pointer. Unfortunately, the FAMAS doesn't have the rail for you to put it on. So make sure you got crit damage, crit chance, and have this plus 20. If you guys are a new player, make sure you've got the sturdy extended 5.56 magazine. Very important. Best mag in the game for assault rifles. Also, secondary is going to be the Nemesis, because we can one-tap someone to the body, because we're going to be focusing around critical hit damage as well. So we can one-shot. If you crit someone, it doesn't matter how tanky they are going to die. Pistol, Orbit Pistol, very good, perfect finisher. Swapping to this weapon within 10 seconds of killing an enemy grants 40% crit damage, which is really, really good. Let's go through the build in a bit more detail, and let me speak about this for a second. Now, if you look at the typical meta build, Coyote's Mask, Grupo piece, maybe an improvised, then we can also go for Contractor's Gloves. Yes, on paper that could look better, but there are instances where this 3-piece striker is going to outperform that build, and especially when you're going up against multiple players using shields, which is almost 100% of the time, let's be honest. I can make this assault rifle build that have upwards of 150, 160% crit damage, but that is where the community goes wrong. I see so many people just maxing out their crit damage, not thinking of what about the 40% of your bullets that aren't critting. The Striker 3-piece I first introduced to the community over a year ago, when Strikers was just first coming out in the Division 2. And a lot of people didn't like it. They didn't think it was good. They tried to call me out. But look how the community is starting to use it more and more each month. It's very powerful and it works really well. When you're beaming with the weapon handling and the rate of fire, you can hit more bullets quicker, which Doesn't matter if you're critting, but also when you're not critting, you're going to have a rate of fire. If you guys know what I mean. If you just spec into crit damage, you have to rely on only critting 60% of the time. Not only do we crit 60% of the time, but the rate of fire means the non-crits and the crits will do a lot of damage because it all scales up in stacks because we're firing quicker, which means we can take out skills and shields a lot faster. Like I said before, you can hit higher numbers with different builds, but this just works so well, and I absolutely ripped through Conflict today, and I haven't played PvP in a few weeks. So trust me, guys, give it a go. It's not the most meta build. It's not the craziest build. I've got different ones, but trust me, this is insane. We have got the Striker 3-piece, which, like I said before, is very underestimated. People don't realize how powerful it actually is. So we have got the mask, the gloves, and the holster, which I think is the right way to put it because we need the other elements for certain reasons, which I'll explain shortly. What I've done is I've gone for crit chance on every single piece because we need to try and get our crit chance as close to 60 as possible. Then with the other pieces, I've gone for a Fenris chest with spotter. This is going to give us multiplicative damage. Insane instant damage, 15%, because we're going to be pulsing them from the linked laser pointer on the assault rifle. And trust me, guys, this M4 will rip you to pieces from any distance. I have actually 1v1'd quite a few people with the meta builds and come out on top. Really good players who've been playing the game for months, weeks, more than me, PvPing way more than I have. And I absolutely destroy them. You'll see in the gameplay, especially when you're going up against multiple players. Get rid of the shield and they stagger, and then you can just beam them out. Especially from range, if you can hit headshots, the damage is just unbelievable. So make sure to give this a try with spotter. Unbreakable could be good, but you want to have that extra damage. Crit damage, crit chance rolled on this. Backpack Cheska. If you've got a lot of crit chance, if you don't need it, go for Grupo. That would be perfect. Crit damage, crit chance with Vigilance. Very good. Now, something to take note. If you're a PC player and you know you're going to be hitting your headshots, use the gift to roll headshot damage, and you guys have no idea how broken this is. Perfect Vigilance is one of the best perfect talents in the game. Why? Because we get 1 million more damage. Yes, 1 million in PvP. Because a whole second of damage. How much damage can you output in a second? Think about that. It's 4 seconds for the normal Vigilance and 3 seconds for this. And it's actually bugged. Sometimes it gives you the damage instantly. I've spoken about this many times. It's one of the best things you can use in the game. That's why I've got a God Roll one. Use this. You won't believe how much damage you can do with it. The reason why I've gone for this is because I'm not trying to focus on headshots this time. I'm more going for that. And I guess it actually could end up doing more damage. So just take a look at this, and just depends on what you want to be aiming for. I want to make this more of a body shot build, trying to rip their shields off first and then beam the agent down. Contractor's gloves, in my opinion, for this setup isn't ideal because I want to get rid of skills. So that's why damage just out of cover means I can damage health quicker and everything. Just be wary, if a player is in cover, you won't be doing any damage to him. But normally players who are doing that are kind of inexperienced or are trying to snipe. So just be wary, and they'll be quite squishy anyway. Decoy and shield, use whatever skills you want. If you don't want to use a shield, you don't want to proc in sync or proc it, you can proc it any other way really. But what I would recommend is using the MK16, the SOCOM MK16, or this gun with Optimist. That could be really good damage without having to proc any skills. So let's take a look at these statistics. If you guys want to pause the video, take a look. 110%, just under critical damage. Like I said, it's deceiving. Don't just go for crit damage. You know, Fox's Prayer, some people won't use that and just go for crit damage. Yes, you'll have more crit damage, but trust me, overall, you will do less damage, as I've explained in previous videos. So that's the build, guys. Enjoy some of the gameplay. I didn't have enough time to do that much, but I'm sure you'll be able to see it or try it for yourself and be able to utilize this and realize how powerful it is. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Make sure to leave a like. Liking the videos help me so much, and I appreciate all of you being here. Subscribe, and I'll be seeing everybody very soon in the next video. Peace out, guys.
Serious trauma. Boost online. Rogue Stinger Hive detected. Agent.
Friendly claiming the supply drop. Specialization supply drop is in friendly hands.
Boost about to activate.
Defeat the enemy before your reinforcements are spent.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Agent down. Rogue Stinger Hive detected. Boost about to activate. Boost now active. The enemy is acquiring a boost. The boost has been taken by the enemy. An agent needs assistance. Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Rogue Stinger Hive detected.
You're halfway through the fight.
Agent down.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
An agent needs assistance. Boost about to come on.